Okay, good morning from Hanoi. I know it's Monday night in the US. It is 8 a.m. in Hanoi, and we are seeing the sunshine for the first time in a few days, so I'm really excited about that. Um, Today's webinar is called Your Family and Oils. So the focus really is on what I call doTERRA's sample kit, which is the Family Essentials Kit. It is a great way to get started with doTERRA because it's going to give you the 10 most popular oils, which are also the 10 best oils, in my opinion, to have on hand for seasonal threats. So whether that's allergies or seasonal colds. So this time of year, especially with children, these are the 10 oils you will want in your house, to keep everyone healthy. So I always like to start my classes, my webinars, by explaining my story with doTERRA, just so people, can see where I'm coming from. And my story actually goes very much in hand with the idea of immunity and keeping yourself healthy. So here we go. So I started with doTERRA oils just over 2 years ago. It was October of 2014. And I was going into my second year as a nanny. And that first winter, I had gotten so sick. I think I had to call out of work 6 or 7 times. 2 or 3 of those times, were trips to urgent care. I did not have good health insurance. So, was going to urgent care in dire, when I really needed a doctor's help. I had strep, I think I had the flu, I had respiratory issues. I tend to get really bad, like bronchitis, pneumonia. I'm very prone to anything with the lungs. And so yeah, going into that second winter, I'd made a lot of dietary changes and trying to get myself healthier, but I knew that I was going to need something extra to really give me that immunity boost to, keep me healthy while working with a 1.5-year-old and a 4.5-year-old. Daycare, or not daycare, but the baby, she was going to, little like classes twice a week. And then the little boy was in preschool. So all those germs were coming home with them. So thankfully I had been following someone on Instagram and she'd been posting about a blend called On Guard. I'll be going over On Guard a little bit later, but this is doTERRA's protective blend. So it's a blend of 5 oils that help boost immunity and help kill germs, viruses. They're antibacterial. So it's a great oil for boosting immunity. So I decided, what do I have to lose? I decided to buy a bottle. I didn't get a membership because I was kind of like, I don't know. And looking back, I should have just done it. But I bought the bottle retail. I think it's like $40. I think it's $32 at the membership. So it's 25% more but in my mind, I'd spent so much time and money the year before going to urgent care that $40 to try to stop all of that was totally worth it for me. So I bought the bottle, and I also bought doTERRA's veggie caps, which are just little tiny capsules that you put a couple drops of oil into and take it internally, which again, I'll go over, why doTERRA oils are safe to take internally. So I started doing that in maybe mid-October, and by early February, I had not even had the slightest scratch in my throat. I didn't have any sniffles, nothing. Whereas at that point in the year, I normally would have had to call out at least 2 or 3 times. So that's when I kind of started to think okay, maybe there's something to these oils. And I started to invest in a couple more. I started looking at them to address other health concerns of mine. My biggest ones were the fact that I was on an antidepressant, and I really did not like some of the side effects I was experiencing. And again, I didn't have health insurance. So I was lucky that I had a doctor who was willing to work with me, and she kind of gave me a discounted rate to go see her when I needed my prescription, but I got a Costco membership so I could get the Costco pricing. It was a lot of time and energy to figure out how to keep myself on this medication while keeping the cost down. So I figured if I could figure out a way to do it through diet and oils, I would save myself a lot of time, energy, and money in the process. So that's kind of how it grew for me. I then started experimenting with oils to help boost my mood, oils to balance my mood, oils to calm my anxiety, and things like that. So it wasn't until after I bought a couple more oils that I finally saw the value, and I was like, okay, I need to get the membership. So yeah, and since then I use them for everything now. I clean my house with them. I use them in cooking. I have my big thing of water every morning, and have my grapefruit oil in there this morning to help, cleanse a little bit. And yeah, it kind of has just snowballed from there. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the PowerPoint. So give me just a second so I can get the screen share going. Okay. Okay, so like I said, today's presentation is all about your family and oils. So my intentions for this class are to educate and empower you. This way you'll learn how to use the oil safely and effectively for all your health priorities. You know, today I am focusing mainly on the family and how you can use them on every member of your family. And then you're also going to learn how to get them into your home so you can begin experiencing the benefits. Like I said, I initially started without the membership because I didn't really see the value in it. And I wish I'd had someone over my shoulder kind of saying, like, you know, just someone to show me how to get them, because there are so many ways to take advantage of doTERRA's promotions and things where you really can save a ton of money when ordering the oil. So I'll show you how you can take advantage of some of those things as well. So the question I want to ask everyone is, who is in control of your family's healthcare? And, you know, when I was really sick before I started using doTERRA, I really felt out of control. It was very much a reactionary type of thing for me. So it was, I wasn't doing much to keep myself healthy. It was more that if I got sick, I was then, you know, freaking out, you know, what do I do? Do I go to the drugstore and try to treat the symptoms? Do I go to the doctor? Is something more serious wrong? And I will say that one of the biggest things with the oils for me has just been feeling like I am in control of my healthcare and feeling like I am in control of, you know, keeping us healthy and taken care of, I guess, boosting immunity, helping detox, just helping our bodies run as best as they can. So doTERRA. doTERRA are therapeutic grade essential oils, which means they are a natural healthcare solution. And I think I'm going to touch on this in a little bit, but one of the things I love to mention when I'm talking about immunity and kind of using oils versus using traditional, you know, modern medicine is that because doTERRA oils are natural, they come from the earth, there's no chance of you ever building up a resistance to the oils the way you would with an antibiotic. Every year, antibiotics are changed a little bit. Well, antibiotics aren't always changed. There are other medicines that you, like the flu virus, they're trying to change it to keep up, but some years they get it wrong. Antibiotics don't change year to year, so sorry about that. But what this means is that over time, if you're getting the same cold every winter, over time your body is going to start to adapt to that and it's going to become resistant. So with the oils, because they come from the earth, every year the chemical compounds are slightly different, just because it has to do with that year's soil, that year's precipitation, and, you know, lucky for us, we can't build immunity to the oils. So what is an essential oil? Essential oils are natural aromatic compounds found in plants. So they can come from, like, peppermint from the leaves, vetiver is from the roots, cinnamon comes from bark. So it really is any part of the plant where the aromatic compounds live. The oils are either steam distilled, which is how they do it for most oils, or cold pressed, which they do for citrus oils. And what this is doing is it's extracting the little pockets or little bubbles of aromatic oil that sit on the plant from the plant itself. And so what this means is you're getting supercharged potency. Oils are actually 50 to 70 times stronger or more potent than just the plant itself. So when you're looking at peppermint, 1 drop of peppermint oil is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So all you need is 1 drop, which is about, when you do the cost breakdown, about 8 cents to get all the therapeutic benefits that you get from 28 cups of tea. So they're powerful and then they're safe without side effects. So how can you use essential oils? You can use essential oils aromatically, topically, or internally. So aromatically means you can diffuse them into a room to purify air or to change emotion. So diffusing is a great way. So On Guard, the oil that converted me to oils, and then another blend called Purify actually can kill pathogens in the air and get rid of toxins and other things that might be floating in your air. So a lot of people here in Vietnam have air purifiers. And although, you know, down the road, depending on how long we're here, we might end up getting one. For right now, I just diffuse, purify, or On Guard in the air throughout the day to help keep our home environment as toxin-free and pathogen-free as possible. Aromatically is also a great way to change emotion. So that is You know, citrus oils are great for uplifting. So diffusing a citrus oil will help elevate mood. Frankincense is great for balancing mood. In tune is the focus blend. So you can go from very wired and kind of all over the place to focused. But aromatically is a great way. And that way the whole family is experiencing the benefits at once. So topically, this is applying the oils to your skin. And not all oils are safe for topical use. Thankfully, doTERRA is. Topical is the best way to use oils on children. You don't want children taking oils internally. So diluting them and using them topically along the spine, on the bottom of the feet, and things like that is a great way to use the oils. Again, with children, you're always going to want to dilute if you have sensitive skin, or with elderly. Anyone with sensitive skin, you're going to want to dilute. The best way to apply oils on anyone, in my opinion, is on the bottom of the feet. Every single system in your body ends in the bottom of your feet. So what this means is by applying them there, if your lungs need support, if your heart needs support, if your brain needs support, anything, rubbing it on the bottom of your feet, that system in your body will get it in under a minute. It's also the thickest skin, so when you're looking at skin sensitivity, it's a great option for avoiding that. And it's the biggest pore, so again, easy absorption. And then internally, so this is specific to doTERRA, which I'm going to mention this in a second, but internal use is a great way, especially for immunity and just helping support your body on a cellular level. You can either use the different supplements that doTERRA has. I swear by their vitamins, the Lifelong Vitality Pack. I take them every day, and I feel like they really help with my mood, part of my depression protocol. They also help with things like hair growth, nail growth, overall energy. But you can also, like I said, take On Guard in a capsule, or you can take lemon or the digestive blend in a capsule to help support your body in that way. And this is specific to doTERRA. So essential oil safety, they are very safe and gentle without side effects. In fact, for the billions of dollars that doTERRA has sold in oils, they've already surpassed $1 billion in sales this year. They surpassed it last year as well. Only 0.06 of people have reported adverse effects, and most of it has to do with skin sensitivity. So either not diluting them enough, or applying them without any dilution. So they're very safe, very gentle, as long as you're careful with them, which we'll go over in a minute. You want to keep them out of your eyes, your ears, and your nose. You never want to stick anything directly in those places. So I have used the oils to help combat pink eye before. And so instead of just applying it straight to my eye, I'm going to open this so you can kind of see me. So instead of applying it, in my eye, I'll just take the oils and dab it along the upper part of my cheekbone. And it's enough for the pink eye to go away, which was pretty awesome to see. For ears, a lot of times, swimmer's ear or anything like that, you can put oils on a cotton ball and hold it to the ear. You just want to avoid putting the potent pure oils straight into those places. Very sensitive skin. You want to dilute with coconut oil or olive oil, which is a little heavy, but some sort of vegetable-based oil, not water. Water actually does not do anything to dilute the oil. It actually is going to push oils deeper into the skin. So if you're using a hot oil like oregano, and you try to dilute with water, it's actually just going to intensify the burning. So skin sensitivity is, like I said, is the primary issue. So as long as you are aware of that and you are diluting as needed, you should be fine. And just make sure you're following all label directions. So like I said, the different application methods are aromatically, topically, or internally. And every oil is going to be marked with one of these as well. So if you get lemon oil, you're going to see an A, T, and I, meaning you can use it aromatically, topically, or internally. And then you're going to see the N, which means that it can be applied topically with no dilution, or neat. Other oils like peppermint, you're going to see the same. You can use it aromatically, topically, or internally, but it has an S for skin sensitivity, meaning some groups will experience sensitivity. People with sensitive skin, children, elderly. The last one, like I said, cinnamon, oregano, any of the hot oils, you have to dilute. No matter what, dilute it. Especially with children, you want to do a super, like 2 tablespoons of oil to 1 drop. You want to dilute it significantly, because that will cause skin sensitivity in everyone. Okay, so why choose doTERRA essential oils over other essential oils on the market? So I love this graphic, because what in my opinion, there are a lot of things that set doTERRA apart from other companies, but the fact that they source their oils worldwide, to me, really shows their commitment to the quality. So a lot of companies will just grow everything. You know, people I think sometimes will find solace that they know the company owns all the farms and that all the farms are within a certain amount of distance of where the company is based. For me, I find more comfort knowing that they're going into the places where these oils are indigenous, which is going to mean the oils are growing in the prime soil, prime precipitation, prime climate, so that you're actually going to get all the therapeutic benefits from the plants that you're supposed to get. So as you can see, lavender is actually, it comes from either the south of France or Bulgaria. It's both. So if we were growing lavender, say in New York City or New York State, even just like up on a farm, you're not going to get the same therapeutic benefits. It's not going to get the same minerals, nutrients from the soil. It's not going to get the right amount of rain to grow. And so I love showing this just because you can see that we really source from everywhere. Something else that really sets doTERRA apart is in sourcing worldwide. doTERRA has something called co-impact sourcing, which is basically creating a relationship with the farmers and the people who are distilling and working in the labs on the ground in each country by creating year-long jobs. So instead of just getting paid for, say, the 3-month, 6-month, 9-month harvest season, farmers are going to get paid year-round. They're going to get fair wages, guaranteed wages. And doTERRA also will make the commitment to coming in with the Healing Hands Foundation, which is their nonprofit, to build schools, hospitals, infrastructure projects, or anything like that. So doTERRA has actually created more than 18,000 jobs worldwide through this co-impact sourcing. So the global impact of using these oils is huge, which I love. So in sourcing worldwide, another thing that doTERRA is committed to is the CPTG certification. So it's Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. doTERRA is actually the only company in the world that has this certification. And one of the things that allows them to have this is the fact that they do source worldwide. So when you buy a doTERRA oil, you know that the oils are pure, so natural. There are no artificial ingredients, fragrances, or fillers, no pesticides, so safe, free of pesticides, chemical residues, and they're potent, that they have a standardized level of active compounds. And again, that goes to the fact that it's sourced worldwide, where you're going to get those therapeutic compounds through the plant from growing in its indigenous state. So this certification is something that doTERRA holds themselves to. There is no regulation in the US. doTERRA does not have to stick to this certification. But when the company was founded, they made a commitment to sourcing the purest, most potent oils. And they believe that this CPTG certification is the way to go about doing this. The oils are tested on the ground in the country of origin. And if they don't pass that first round of tests, they're actually sold to competing companies. And then once they pass that round of certification, they are then sent to Utah, where doTERRA is based, and they are put through a couple more rounds of tests depending on what oil it is and what they're looking for. Once it passes through doTERRA's testing, it's then sent to a third-party independent lab. And that's where the third and final round of testing is done, and then it's ready for the consumer. So you know that the oils you're getting are the purest, most potent on the market. I always like to mention this too because doTERRA oils are meant to support your body. doTERRA oils are not a magic bullet. They're not going to come in and cure you of everything. It really starts with eating right, exercising, rest and managing stress, reducing your toxic load, which is what my presentation last week was about. And then doTERRA really comes in with the informed self-care. So being able to make decisions at home to help support your body. And of course, proactive medical care. There are always going to be times where you have to go to a doctor. I would never tell you not to. It's just nice to know that you can be empowered to do things at home first and avoid those costly and time-consuming trips to the doctor. So like I said, today I'm going to focus on the family. It used to be called the Family Physicians Kit. It's now called the Family Essentials Kit. This is what I call my sample kit. It's small 5 milliliter bottles, about 80 drops, but it is a great introduction to oils. This is how I started once I did get my membership. And so now I'll just work through all the different oils that are in here and kind of give you examples of how they can work on each member of your family. So in the doTERRA Family Essentials Kit, there's 6 single oils and 4 blends that no family should ever be without. Like I said, these oils really can be the base to completely make over your medicine cabinet. So lavender, as you can see, you can use it aromatically, topically, internally, and neat. So no need to dilute it, except on children. You always dilute on children. I'll go over dilution at the end. So lavender, think all things calming. So either calming the mind, calming skin irritation, anything like that. So diffusing lavender in a child's bedroom before bed is a great way to calm them down and get them ready for sleep. You can start diffusing it while reading books at night. Also diluting it and putting, 1 drop in a roller ball, rubbing it on the bottom of their feet. The reflex point for your brain is your big toe. So you can just apply it there and it helps calm the brain down. It also can help soothe irritated skin and lips. So, dry skin in the winter, can put a little coconut oil and the lavender, rub it all over your skin, also on your children. It's great for applying, like I said, bedtime. So applying a drop to pillow or a drop in the crib or on the pillow of your children's bed. And then it's also going to help calm the reaction of a bee sting or a bug bite. So if you have someone in your family who's very prone to bug bites, some people, I swear, the bugs just love, lavender is great to have on hand, just to immediately apply, makes the redness go down right away, and really helps support your body in healing the bug bite. So lemon, anything clean and freshening. So you can add a drop to honey to soothe a sore or a dry throat or a sore throat. You can diffuse in a room to neutralize odor and elevate mood. So if you have a child having a temper tantrum and there's a diaper bin, the lemon would be a perfect thing to diffuse in that room. You can also use it to clean kitchen counters, stainless steel appliances. You can take it internally as an antioxidant and detoxifier, but again, don't use oils internally on children. This would just be for the adults in your life, or children over 12. But you can also use it to clean toys or anything like that. Anything that you want to clean or disinfect, lemon is a great oil to use. Peppermint, cool and invigorating. So you can use with lemon for a healthy mouth rinse. So again, you just need a drop of lemon, drop of peppermint, mixed with some water, use it as like a mouthwash. You can put it in your hands and have your children breathe deeply from your hands to increase their alertness before homework or to help with respiratory support. You can add to a water bottle and mist over the bodies. This is great after, say, like soccer practice or your child has a fever. Diluting it in a roller ball with some oil and rubbing it down the spine is a great way to calm fever, or again, just on a hot summer day. And then you can also apply it onto the forehead and the neck with lavender to calm tension or to help with headaches. Peppermint is also great, I should mention, great for upset stomach. So diluting a drop and rubbing it, massaging it onto your child, baby's stomach is a great way to help with, gas or any sort of digestive issue. MELALEUCA or tea tree oil. This is first aid for the skin. So this is great for applying to the skin as part of a daily cleansing program. I actually make my own face wash now using Castile soap, argan oil, a little filtered water, and MELALEUCA. It's also great for cleaning cuts. So if you can make like an owie blend that has MELALEUCA in it that as soon as your child comes running up to you with a cutter or scrape, you just rub it right on there and it's going to help clean and disinfect the wound. It's antiseptic, antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral. It's also great to apply to the feet and toenails if you're going to be like in a gym or a pool. Think kids at the pool in the summertime. You can just take a roller ball or a spray bottle of MELALEUCA and spray it on the feet to keep any weird fungus, anything like that they might pick up at the pool or locker room. So MELALEUCA is a great one to have on hand. Oregano. So this is an oil that I don't use as often. I really just use it for immune support and occasionally when I'm making pasta sauce. But you can see here, oregano is a hot oil. So anyone in your family who uses it has to dilute it. It's going to burn if you don't. So you can take several drops in an empty gelatin capsule for immune support. I add oregano into my flu bombs, which is a mix of 5 oils. It's On Guard, lemon, oregano, MELALEUCA, and frankincense. So whenever I feel like I've caught a cold, I'm taking 3 to 4 of those flu bombs a day. And it's usually gone within a day or 2. You can also dilute and apply to the bottom of the feet of kids or adults just as everyday defense. That same flu bomb, I keep in a roller ball next to my bed, and I rub it on my feet every night before bed just to help give my body a boost of immunity before I go to sleep as the body repairs itself. You can also use it internally as to help cleanse the GI tract because the gut, your gastrointestinal tract is where 90%, or I forget the actual percentage, a very high percent of your immune system lives there. So by using oregano and lemon to kind of cleanse your GI tract monthly is a great way to boost immunity. Frankincense. So I love this. When in doubt, use frankincense. Frankincense is the king of all oils. When applied on top of other oils, it will actually help magnify the effects of the other oils, and it helps push them deeper into the body. Frankincense can do almost anything. You can use it to clean and soothe minor cuts and scrapes. So on any member of the family, you can use it with a carrier oil for beautiful, radiant skin. Frankincense is in my daily moisturizer. I just make it with coconut oil, lavender, melaleuca, frankincense, geranium, and it's amazing. You can apply to the bottom of the feet or use internally for adults or people over 12 to support immunity. It's also great for decreasing inflammation. So if anyone in your family suffers with sore joints, arthritis, anything like that, using frankincense internally is going to be a great way to help decrease that. You can use with lavender and peppermint to calm stress and tension. Diffusing frankincense, not only does it smell like Christmas time, but it's also a great way, again, to boost immunity, elevate mood. I do 2 drops of frankincense every morning under my tongue to help balance mood as part of my depression protocol. And yeah, I just can't say enough about frankincense. It's a great oil. And it's also one that's more expensive. It's actually, with the membership, it's $70 for the big bottle. So getting it as part of the Family Essentials kit is a great way to kind of get built-in savings. So Deep Blue, this is the first one where you can see it's only for topical use. You don't diffuse Deep Blue and you don't take it internally. This is really like, think of an all-natural version of Bengay or Icy Hot. So it's muscle and joint support. You can apply directly to occasional tired joints, rub on muscles before or after exercise. It can cause sensitivity, so you want to make sure that you're using it with a carrier oil, so coconut oil, olive oil, something like that. This is also great for kids going through growing pains. Again, always diluting, but rubbing it on their knees, anywhere else that they might be experiencing pain for as they're growing. Breathe. This is one that I cannot live without in Hanoi. This is the Respiratory Support Blend. I've been diffusing this nonstop because we get the aromatic benefits of breathing it in. The air quality has been so bad in Hanoi recently. So you can apply topically over the throat and the chest to maintain clear airways. Again, diluting with children. You can see it may cause sensitivity in people, definitely in children. You can diffuse it or add it to a humidifier at bedtime to help with respiratory support while you sleep. So if you have any little ones at home that are sick or coughing or anything like that, definitely diffusing Breathe in their bedroom at night. You can also apply it to your chest or bottom of your feet for seasonal respiratory discomfort. So again, time of year where you're coughing more, sneezing more, Breathe is amazing. I love putting a drop in my hand, rubbing my hands together and just taking a really deep breath through my mouth. You can just instantly feel your airways open up. So Digestem, this is the digestive support blend. So this has things like fennel, caraway, tarragon, and other oils like that in there. So you can rub on the stomach to ease digestive discomforts, motion sickness, nausea, any member of the family. You can take internally for the adults or people over 12 at meal times to support healthy and comfortable digestion. You can also apply to the bottom of the feet for children to help ease digestive issues. So again, on children, using feet as a place to apply the oils is great because it's the thickest skin and it's going to absorb very quickly and get to that system in the body that really needs the support. So On Guard, my favorite oil. So like I said, On Guard is a blend of 5 oils. This is the Protective Immunity Blend. So you can diffuse in any room in the house to reduce environmental threats. I was doing this every day when I got home from teaching pre-K earlier in the fall. I had a couple days where kids just straight up coughed into my mouth and the boogers and everyone was getting sick. I got through my 3 months of teaching without even getting the slightest sniffle because every day I came home and I was applying On Guard on my feet and diffusing it in both our kitchen living room area and our bedroom. You can dilute it and use it in a spray bottle to clean doorknobs, telephones, anything your kids are touching. So computers, iPhones, anything like that, you can use On Guard to disinfect. You can also dilute it and gargle it as a protective mouth rinse. And you can also, like I said at the beginning, take several drops in an empty gelatin capsule for immune support. Like I said, I was doing that just 2 to 3 drops every morning, and I went through a winter without catching a cold. On Guard is actually one of doTERRA's most popular blends, and so they now have a toothpaste, which when you're using the toothpaste, it's going to give you all of the immune support. It also helps to disinfect your toothbrush, which is kind of cool. There's laundry detergent, there's a cleaner concentrate, lots of different hand soap. So there's a whole On Guard line that's just supposed to help disinfect and keep the family healthy. Sorry about that. So with doTERRA, you are in control. This is the main part with the oils, is that just having these oils in your home gives you the power to make decisions without having to worry about, do I have the time to get to the doctor? Do I have to take a day off of work to stay home with the kids sick? If you're just doing simple things every day to help support everyone's immunity and keep everyone healthy, you're going to save a lot of time and money and energy in the long run. So it's nice to have that sense of control when it comes to your family's health. So just to give you a couple ideas also, this is not as tied to the oils that are in the family kit, but you can really use doTERRA oils for anything. So I love this because it's showing you how you can make over your diaper bag. So essential oils for baby using the respiratory blend, digest and digestive blend. Roman chamomile, which is going to be available December 1st for the first time in like a year and a half, is great for irritated skin and upset stomach. Lavender, melaleuca. You can make your own baby powder, diaper cream, homemade wipes. As you can see, you can just completely make over your diaper bag using doTERRA essential oils. So wellness, building immunity. Again, going to back to the thing that doTERRA is really preventative. It's going to help you if you do get sick, and it's going to help you if you have issues. But the way you really want to use the oils is just building immunity over time. So again, I have my flu balm in a roller ball that I roll on my feet every single day as prevention. So some of the best oils to use for preventatively for building immunity are On Guard, cinnamon, which is part of the On Guard blend, frankincense, oregano, thyme, the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Those are the vitamins that I mentioned that I love. And then the On Guard, they actually have little throat drops, like throat lozenges. So boosting immunity externally. So for children, again, because you don't want to use them internally, using On Guard, rubbing on the bottom of the feet is great for prevention, diffusing, diluting and using it, taking drops in the capsule. So that's great. Bedtime with lavender for kids. So diffusing it in the room, spraying it on the pillow, rubbing it on the spine. Again, always diluting, rubbing it on the bottom of the feet. Drops in the bathtub is a great way. I love putting Breathe, the respiratory blend, in the bathtub because I feel like the steam really helps open up my airways. And it also helps aid in anxiety and emotional distress. So children are throwing a tantrum or anything like that, gone through, a pet dying, something, this is really going to help calm those emotions. So improving mental clarity. This is great for children who are doing homework. So Citrus Bliss is a blend. It's the invigorating blend. It's a mixture of a couple different citrus oils. If you are interested in just doing the family kit, you don't have to worry because you have lemon, which is a great citrus oil. You can blend lemon and peppermint to rub on the temples. You can put them in the diffuser. They're both calming, soothing, uplifting. It can help improve memory. Again, combining during study time to help children focus and retain the information they're studying. And then you can also just use it in a roller ball, or you can put it in a spray bottle, spray in your children's clothes before school to help give them that extra, little edge going into the school day. Okay, so here's the dilution guide. Again, you always want to be diluting with children. So you can see from 0 to 12 months, always err on the side of caution. So I would start by doing 1 drop in a 10 milliliter bottle. So 10 milliliters, I believe is, where is it? So right here, 2 teaspoons. So you really want, that's not, 1 drop to that amount is going to be plenty for children 0 to 12 months. Even if you are worried about that not being diluted enough, you can always take a dropper and do like a half drop, or I even will just use a toothpick and stick it in the oil and then stir it into the the roller ball with the coconut oil already in there, and it's going to get the oil off of there. So as they go up in age, obviously the dilution is going to go up a little bit. So by the time you get to, over 17 or adults, if you have sensitive skin or there's an oil like oregano where you need to dilute, you're going to do a 1-to-1 ratio, 1 drop of oil to 1 drop of carrier oil. But again, I can send this to anyone who's interested, but you definitely want to be diluting. Okay, so now that we have gone through the Family Essentials Kit and what essential oils are, I'm going to show you how you can get these natural solutions into your home at the best value. So there's always an option to order retail. You can just order that straight through me. I have a website. If you are in the US or an open market, it's really easy. It's a little trickier if you are in Vietnam, but that's okay. We can still do it. The other option is to just open a wholesale account. So this is basically like Costco. It's paying a one-time fee, and then you have your membership for a year. Whether you use it again or not, you can order every month, you can order every 3 months, every 6 months, one more time. But believe me, if you were looking at buying any more than 2 to 3 oils, the membership is worth it. You will get the 25% off in your first order, and it usually pays for itself by the time you order your second one. So the membership is $35. Again, it lasts for a year. At the end of a year, it's a $25 renewal fee, but you get a free bottle of peppermint, which is worth $27. So you basically buy a bottle of peppermint and have your membership. So the cool thing is, though, is the membership is free with any enrollment kit, which also has other savings built into it. So now I'm going to go through some of the kits for you. So you can see this is the Family Essentials Kit, which I just went through. It's 5 milliliter bottles of those 10 oils we just talked about, which is a great value. It's $150. You save about $37, $36 on the oils overall, and the membership is free. This is great if you are on a budget and you really just want to start testing out a bunch of different oils. If your budget allows, though, I would definitely recommend the Home Essentials Kit. So basically, you are going to get 3 times the oils. So it's same exact oils as the Family Essentials Kit, but it's going to be 15 milliliter bottles. So 3 times the oils and a free diffuser for less than double the price. So again, you saw the number of times I mentioned diffusing oils. This is a great way for your family to get the benefits from just a couple drops. So the free diffuser alone, I believe this diffuser is $70 without. So if you're looking at the cost breakdown, like, you're just getting such a good deal by ordering this. And again, if your budget allows, I would definitely recommend this. I've never had someone say, I wish I started with a smaller kit. Most people, including my friend yesterday, said, oh, why didn't I do that? And you always look back and wish you started with something a little bigger. So if you want to start really big, doTERRA has its Diamond Kit, which is every product doTERRA makes. This is for people who are ready to make changes in every aspect of their life. So again, all the doTERRA cleaning supplies, there's the hair care, skin care, the vitamins, the supplements, the women's support. Terra Greens is basically powdered spinach, kale, things like that to add to a smoothie. You get a diffuser. So if your budget allows, you are going to get a ton of savings, over $800 in savings on the cost of the products alone. Plus, you'll get 400 product credits, which is essentially $400. doTERRA uses product, or PV, you'll see it up here, personal volume, or I say like points value. And it's because we're in 20 worldwide markets, it's the easiest way to communicate in the doTERRA world. But just know that when it comes to oils and most things, it's dollar for point. So 20 points is going to be $20 in oil. So with 400 product credits or points, you're going to have $400 to spend on products in the future, which is an amazing perk. You're also going to start at 25% back in the rewards, which I will mention at the very end. So the Every Oil Kit, this is where you're going to get a diffuser, and the Every Oil Kit is every oil doTERRA has. So you save almost $300 with everything as a bundle. You're going to get 200 product credits, and you'll start at 20% back. I'm actually buying this kit in January because I'm sick of not owning every oil, and it is just so much more cost effective for me to do it this way than try to buy every oil individually over, the next few months. Emotional aromatherapy. So this is great if you have some emotional health needs that you're trying to address. So This is going to come with the oils motivate, cheer, passion, forgive, console, and peace. You're also going to get a diffuser. These oils are great for children too. There's a wheel on the inside of the packaging where you can show children that they can point and say, I'm feeling angry, or I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling lonely, or whatever the emotion is, and then you can pull the oil that corresponds and help support their bodies that way. Cleanse and Restore is really for people who have candida or other digestive issues. This comes with the Lifelong Vitality Pack, which is the vitamins. Again, I swear by these, use them every day. And they are actually doTERRA's #1 selling product. They are absolutely amazing. You're also going to get GX Assist, which helps wipe everything out of the gut. You follow back in with PB Assist, which then repopulates the gut with good bacteria. So again, this is really helping with immunity as well, because again, most of your immune system lives in your gut. The Natural Solutions Kit is great for people who are ready to start making changes in a couple different aspects of their life. So you're going to get some of the most popular oils. You're going to get the Purify, which I mentioned is helps get rid of toxins, cleanses the air. You'll get the On Guard. You get that Citrus Bliss, which you can use with peppermint for mental clarity and focus. You're also going to get the Deep Blue Rub, which is like Bengay or Icy Hot, face wash, toothpaste, hand soap, the vitamins, a diffuser. So this is really great if you just want to start making some changes in different aspects of your life. Okay, and then the last thing I like to mention is once you have your membership, doTERRA has an awesome loyalty rewards program that they call the LRP, so Loyalty Rewards Program. Basically, once you have the membership, you have an option every month to do a loyalty rewards order. It is set up so it will auto ship, but you have the flexibility of changing it every you can change it at any point up to 24 hours before it ships, which is awesome. I generally go in right after so say in November my order ships, I'll go in the next day and put in a ton of products that I'm interested in for December. And through the month, I'll go in and kind of edit it, or I'll say, oh, I ran out of On Guard. Okay, I need to add that now for December. So you have that flexibility. You can also cancel it at any time. But if you're ordering more than 50 points or $50 per month, which once you start to get into the doTERRA lifestyle using the toothpaste, the hair care, which I do, very easy to get to that 50 points. But I love it because it's not adding a new line to your budget. It's stuff you already buy. You're just using a less toxic, natural version. You will start building percentages back. And as you saw, some of those kits can start you as high as 25% back. So say you're ordering 100 points every month, you're going to get to a point where you're getting 30 points back on that order to use on future products. You also have the option of getting the free product of the month. So if you're ordering 125 points before the 15th of the month, you get the free oil. This month, it's a free On Guard, which is amazing because I ran out and I'm excited to get mine. So that is it. That's doTERRA's Family Essentials Kit and how you can use the oils to support you and your family. As always, please let me know if you have any questions. My email is doTERRAexpatessentials@gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram at Expat Essentials, and then I have my Facebook page, Expat Essentials, as well, where I will be posting about future webinars and other events. So I hope you found that interesting and useful, and I hope that you saw some value in this and that you are ready to take your family's health into your own hands, because it is possible, and believe me, it saves a lot of time, energy, and money in the long run. So I hope you guys all have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.